Hello and welcome to the Circuit Breaker event. Here we are at stage 2. I'm starting this day with no upgrades and we'll see how far we can go. Nürburgring. This can be quite an awesome track and also quite a challenging track. So, gosh, is that ever dark? Better crank your screen brightness because this is kind of a dark race. It's interesting. I guess this car doesn't have any headlights. It's kind of funny. You'd think with that battery it would, but I guess, honestly, we must be focusing all the energy into the engine and to driving this thing. And of course that makes sense, but that's where all the charge would go. So, I'm noticing that he's already pretty fast. You know what? My brain's already slipping here. I'm pretty sure that's Eric, and he's kind of fast. So you need your drive out of the corner. I really believe the secret to this event is going to be corner management. So how often do you even need to be on the brakes and how fast can you drive out of the corner? Because your speed on a straightaway is entirely about how you exited the corner, and your speed out of a corner is entirely about how you entered the corner. So if you enter the corner wrong, you will exit the corner wrong and you will have poor speed. So getting close to the end of this lap. I still got a little ways to go. I guess it's not too bad. I should do okay for time here. Yeah, I think so. Good. He's getting a little bit away from me, but the clock is still going. Oh, just lost it. But then he is going to slow down quite a lot, and I'm going to drive out here nicely. Don't tag him too much. If you pass him, instant fail. Now, check out the last corner. Well, that's a first for me. No, I've never done that in any car ever. Stayed full throttle on the last corner. Nope, never, nada. That's interesting. What else can we do? Where else can we push the limits like we never have at Nürburgring? Well, let's find out. So, this is kind of a weird race. It's an average speed requirement, but you've got to let Eric beat you on lap 1. And your average speed doesn't matter too much on lap 1, but don't give up too much. So get behind him, get a little bit of draft here. Really, don't get him loose though. Okay, because he's going to break a tiny bit right here. Take it wide. There you go, get some drafting in, plan your overtake. If you can't get him here, get him on corner 1. So look at that, I'm already logging some nice average speed, and you can brake so ridiculously late. And that is not off track where I just was. I didn't mean to go that wide. But going wide if you can carry speed in an average speed race is fine, because you actually want to be slower around the track time-wise, but faster speed-wise. So taking a wider path will slow you down time-wise. It'll give you a higher time with a higher speed. How about I say it that way? We don't want a lower time, we want a higher time, we want higher speed. Okay, sorry about that. I think you get my drift. See there, I'm taking it kind of wide. And not much of a problem. I mean, obviously I've lost my average speed, but there's a huge speed run here. A little bit uphill. Shouldn't be much of a problem. And I think we can severely push this section. I think I'm braking too much. Do a light braking point. See if I can stay full throttle here. I lifted a little bit, kind of nervous, but I don't think I had to. Now I have a gargantuan lead that I don't want. Unfortunately, there's just nothing I can do about that. I can't afford to slow down too much. I don't want to fail my parameters. What was the average speed requirement? I don't quite remember what it was. Was it like 202? I'm going to take a quick look. Okay, so I'm going to slow down. Just going to slow down a little bit, reel him in a little bit. There, you don't want huge leads like that. It's really going to hurt my difficulty later on in this event. And already, stage 1 hammered me, man. Okay, so you can see here I'm under PR. This is interesting. There's a certain speed we have to hit, and it's really close to our maximum top speed. But, look at this. No brakes, no lifting. No brakes, no lifting. Never done that. Never done that in any car here. And look, no trouble hitting that average speed. Well, isn't that crazy? Now I'm losing speed going up the hill here, but that's crazy. Let's see if we can take this full throttle again. Oh, yeah, if you get the trajectory right, Man, that's crazy. I've just never seen that. So you can see how driving to maximize this car, you've got to rethink what you know about Nürburgring. Oh, that was weird. I didn't take the corner right, but the car stepped out in a way I wasn't expecting. Huh. So there could be something interesting about this car. It might step out in ways we're not quite used to. Almost like low speed, less downforce, lose the back end easier, that type of a thing. Not very much though. Okay, so what I've done, I paid attention to approximately what my speed was when they gave me control of the car. So I know how fast I was heading into this next section here. So I'm just going to try to monitor that. I'm going to give up some speed here because I'm not sure if I could stay full throttle if I pin it from here. Okay, let's give this a shot. I think I gave up enough. Let's just see what happens here. Keep this pinned. Oh, that worked. Keep this pinned. Yeah, baby. Can I make it? Oh, yeah, no trouble at all. Holy smokes. This car could probably hit top speed. It's posted top speed. That's ridiculously rare in this game. Cool. Well, now I can reel Eric back in because there's no time requirement and no average speed requirement. Good, I can finally bring him in a little bit and not have a gargantuan lead. I'd like to usually finish less than 20 ahead. Well, maybe less than 10. That's... Oh, wait, there's a whole nother lap to go. Oh, no. If he passes me, I have an instant fail. Oh, no, what am I doing? Nuts. Okay, now I've got to drive where I think he wants to drive and really block him and then power out, power out, power out. Woo! Stay full throttle here. No problem. And then you do have to brake here. It steps out really weird. And then full throttle. You can go actually off on the left a little bit. Looks like I could have taken that faster. And check this out. This is surprising. A full throttle corner there? Like, when have we ever done that? Wow. So, at some point, I might have to push the limits further. I'm not pushing all of them right now. There could be other places where I don't need to brake, or maybe I just need to lift for a fraction of a second. And, I mean, we're just going to have to see. This car did set the second fastest time ever at full-length Nürburgring. And most likely it was getting very creative. Now, what's funny is it had so little charge left, it couldn't finish its outlap. Because, of course, the full-length track is ridiculously long. So long that we can actually never have it in this game. It's basically Le Mans plus Spa, and it's just too long. In some ways, I don't mind that, because could you imagine if you went off track on that, on like the last corner of the full-length circuit, after like a 5-minute lap, and you go off track and get a DNF, and like your car is going to need to be serviced after every lap? Like, wow, that would be kind of crazy. So, anyways, that's the way it is, guys. We're not going to see that, but we got this. This is awesome. This is a wicked car. Just totally awesome. Unbelievable. Okay, world record lap with no upgrades at all. To do that, we're going to have to push the limits. Now, half a second of off track means you could do some cutting at that last chicane if you're looking for a little bit of time. But let's just see if I can do this without going off track once. Okay, I did not optimize that. I gave up at least half a second right there alone. Maybe more. You could tell because I was nowhere near to the outside of the corner there. Even here, I didn't have to go near the outside. I'm not optimizing this car yet. And here, like, I'm ready on the brakes. I definitely have to brake here a little bit, but man, what a crazy car. And then going into this corner, this hairpin, I don't know, I've never braked this late. And I think I was still slow. Oh yeah, look at that. I was still slow getting back to the gas. What a crazy car. I tell you, I'm loving it. So we'll see what they hit us with here. I kind of doubt that the rest of these stages are going to be at Nürburgring. I'm guessing we're going to see Le Mans or... Ooh, that wasn't off track, guys. See, I did not go off track, 0.0. I'm sure we're going to see Le Mans and maybe Spa, and that could be some difficult speed requirements. But let's see here. I'm going to take this really tight. No off track. And we know this last corner. I didn't take it right. Oh, boy, I got a little bit scared there. Oh, I've got lots of time to spare. Well, look at that. That was easy. I could have slowed down more. Hey, well, I hope you guys like this video. And I also hope you press like it and press like, yeah. And please subscribe and I'll keep it coming your way. I think that's it. Yep, there we go. That is all of it. And Magnus was hilarious. Did you see that? Dentist drill on wheels. Yes, Magnus, I agree with you. Anyways, thanks for joining me, guys.